There was three hospitals in the area. There was the St. Mary's in LaSalle, and People's in Peru, and St. Margaret's in Spring Valley. When I was a boy, out there at St. Bede's, that road going north to Dalzell, that was kind of the boundary line. You hardly ever heard of anybody from Peru ever going down to Spring Valley, or anybody from Spring Valley ever coming up to Peru or LaSalle. The German Lutheran Church, that's now the Zion United Church of Christ there on 6th Street. They were the ones that really were responsible to get the hospital started. One of the reasons I was always told by my folks was that it took such a long time to get up to St. Mary's Hospital on the streetcar. Then the length of stay was probably 2 weeks was a short length of stay. There's no such thing as outpatient surgery in that. In fact, my aunt was a little girl, and she was up at St. Mary's Hospital. She was the second appendectomy at the hospital, and she was in the hospital 6 weeks. Today, that's outpatient. Well, I think the first addition on there was in the 1950s, when they put on a new entrance and the cafeteria. And then there was not much new, as I recall, until I believe it was 1938. They put on that addition to the north, which was the OB department of the hospital. I remember building that because my wife lived right across the street and on 6th Street, and I was courting her at the time. In my 42 years association with the hospital, I've seen many changes in health care, starting pre-Medicare to what it is now. I walk up and down the aisles, and there's everybody sitting looking at, maybe I shouldn't say this, looking at computers, and they wonder what the heck are they doing. But anyway, it's an altogether different situation, and with the new health care law, God only knows what will happen.